Hello everybody, it's Gina again here. Today we're going to talk about some of the household products. I'm going to see if I can maybe get a couple people on before I get too far into this. But I'll kind of explain how I'm hoping this will work tonight. So I have on here, on my table, I've got all of the household products. And then I also have little labels for them so I can like show you what the price is and all that, what we call it. And if there is something that you're like super interested to purchase, just go ahead and comment on there. Even if it's not the live, I'll see it eventually and we'll kind of figure something out. So with a lot of these products, I have multiple different colors or different patterns, that sort of thing. And so, hi, someone just joined us. I don't know who to see who that is. Let me see. Oh, no. Okay. Anyway, so like I was saying, with a lot of these products, there's a lot of different variation, a lot of different patterns or different fabrics, that sort of thing. So I might try to show you all of them. It'll kind of depend on how long this is taking. I don't want it to get too long. I don't want anybody who's watching the replay to be totally overwhelmed by like a 45-minute video. So I think I'm just going to get started. So I'll kind of go down my list here. What I've got here. So I'm going to start with the corner bookmarks. In a second here, we might have a cat joining in. So with the corner bookmarks, I've got, let's see, 7 different outer fabrics, and then some of them have 2 different options for inside fabrics, which you don't really see a whole lot of, but it's just kind of what we have. And then I do have some more fabric that I could totally make some different ones. So to kind of show you one of these, here's a yellow one with a purple inside. See that there? And then here would be a yellow one with just a yellow inside. So the way these work is you got your book, you take your corner bookmark, and you slip it over the corner. And there it is, it's holding your page for you. This could go anywhere in the book. It doesn't have to be put right at the front. For example, that one would be not including the cover. So that's how these work. Like I said, I've got these 2 yellow ones, one with the purple inside, one with the yellow. I've got black ones that have kind of flowers or butterflies on them. One has a purple inside, one has a yellow inside. I've got these, they've got like a blue, it's almost like flowers drawn on like a notebook paper. That's sort of what I kind of imagine it to be, and that's either with the blue or the pink in the inside. And then I've got these that are more wavy with the blue or the pink in the inside. Here's a green one with just green in the inside, and a red one with just red. This one's got little butterflies on it also. Some of them are black butterflies. You can kind of see if you open it sideways like that. And then I wanted to show you how 2 of these different ones work. So these are actually from the same like cut of fabric. So because of the design, some of them ended up more orange, some of them are more of that white, but regardless, they have the orange in the inside. So I just wanted to let you know that there are some variability with some of these just because of the way that the patterns of the fabric worked. Okay, so for the corner bookmarks, those are going to be $3 a piece or 2 for $5. I had previously listed them 4 for $10, but realized that might be a little bit crazy. So 2 for $5, and definitely if you get 10, you also still get the 4, but this kind of gives you a better deal if you just wanted 2 of them. So that would be the corner bookmark. If there was one in particular that you liked more than the others, just go ahead and comment it on there that you want the bookmark, and then which of the fabrics, and we'll figure that out. All right, so the next thing I have for you guys is the card holders. Where did they go? Over here, okay. So I've got quite a few of each of these, except for the first one I'm gonna show you, there's only one of. So with each of these card holders, like I said, there's a couple different that I have here. Again, some of them might be a little bit different just because of the way the fabric was cut or how the pattern was, where the fabric was cut, but in general, they all work the same. So I'll show you with this one. It's got an elastic band, and so the elastic band kind of flips over to the other side, and when you open it up, it's got 2 different slots for cards. So with this pink one, this is a one only. This is the only one I have of this one. Again, to close it back up, you just put the elastic back on the other side. I hope that makes sense for you guys. So with the pink flowers on the outside, got some pink flowers on the inside. So there's that one. Then there's one that has a gold elastic band. It's kind of got some pinks, a little bit of, it's kind of like a deep red in there, and then some different shades of green. And it's kind of hard to see, but some of these lines here, those are lighter pinks as well. And the inside of this one is kind of this geometric, it's kind of got like a gold shimmer to it, if you can see that. So that's how that one works. That one again is with the gold elastic on it. Trying to see. So then there's this one, which is a pretty similar geometric shape, except now it's blue. Still has a gold band on it. In the inside, it's going to be more of like a straight blue and yellows, golds type fabric there. Kyle just got home. Oh boy. All right. With these card holders, this one is pink. It's got a little bit of a silver in there. It might be hard to see with the lighting here. Silver elastic band there. And the inside of this one, it's got green polka dots, which I just think like turned out super well. So there's that one. The other, okay, that's the only one with the gray elastic. Then there's this one with red. It's got kind of like a minty green, and then sort of a pink, but it's kind of like an orangey pink. And then on the back of this one actually has some purple and blues as well. So with this one, it's got blue in the inside. And again, kind of the outside fabric will depend on how it was cut. So I got a couple of those. And then there's this one with polka dots. It's just kind of like a basic white elastic band on this one. Hi, honey. And there's a yellow in the inside of this one. It's kind of got some like arrows to it. Then the last design I'm going to show you is one that I actually use myself. So this one has sort of that same basic white elastic band. It's got more of blues and browns and then kind of like an off-white. And then in the inside, I'll show you here, I've got my business cards actually popped in the inside of this one. So this one's also got kind of like mini polka dots. It kind of comes like in and out. So those are those. So with the card holders, put those back there. The card holders are going to be $10 a piece. If you like any of those designs, let me know. Like I said, just that first one, I'll show you again, just the one with the flowers with a white background. That one is just a one of a kind. It's the only one that I have of that. The other ones I have at least 3 of. So there's that. $10 for the card holders if you're interested in that. Again, just comment below if that's something you're interested in, and we can kind of work that out. The next thing I have here is the Crochet Rugs. So these are actually all finger crocheted rugs, and I do have, so this is kind of what the ball of yarn sort of looked like initially. It's kind of a thicker yarn. So I will show you, we've got this blue one is tied up really tight. So I'll show you the red one first. So they're actually like relatively large. I think they were 25 by 18 inches, something like that. So it's a pretty good size. It would work good as, you know, if you want to keep your feet warm when you get out of bed in the morning, or you know, standing by the sink doing dishes, or just kind of as a throw rug somewhere. So it's really cute. I've got 2 of the red ones, and that's all of the red fabric I had for that one. So just 2 of the red ones available. And then this blue one I won't open up because it's tied up right now, like that. So this one is more of like that blue color versus the red. It's kind of got some lighter blues, some darker blues, maybe a little bit of black mixed in too. But that one's the same size. And then with this fabric that I showed you, and I'm going to compare these two, hopefully it shows up. So one of them's a little bit more blue, one of them's a bit more green. So I don't have any made with the green right now, but I could easily make some with the green. And I do have, it takes about 15 of those, or sorry, 5 of those to make one. I do have 15 of those, so I could end up making quite a big rug for you if that's something you're interested in. We'd have to work out a price for that. But again, if you wanted just one of those crochet rugs, $20 a piece. All right. I'm going to skip the key fobs right now because there's a lot of them. So the next one I'm going to do is the heat packs. So with the heat packs, there's 3 different essential oils. Basically how these were made was a little bit of essential oil was put into a bowl, and then some rice was added on top of that. The rice was sort of mixed in with that, and then once that had kind of had a chance to stew, if you will, that was put into these heat pack packets and then sewed up to keep the rice in. So I've got 2 different sizes of these. There's one that I like to call like the hand warmer size, and then there's one that's a little bit bigger. It's almost more like a mask size. So with the hand warmer size, here's kind of the size of it. This one in particular, so there's again 3 different fabric choices as well. So there's 3 different scents, which would be peppermint, lavender, or relax ease, which is just a mixture of different essential oils. Or I could make one without any scent in it as well, which would be quite easy. I've got a ton of these cut out. I just have to make them. So there are 3 different fabric sets then. So with this one, it's more of like an outdoorsy, kind of like a cabin is what I like to think of it. And then the back is more like a plaid. So again, it's kind of the hand warmer size, the smaller size. Then there's ones with butterflies, and on the back is kind of a swirly. And then here's one of those that's a little bit bigger. It's almost like a mask size. So easily this could end up like on your shoulder, over your forehead if you had a headache, or even over your belly if you had some belly pains, that sort of thing. Heat packs can be used for a ton of different things. So this is that slightly bigger one. With this one, it's sewed in the middle to kind of keep them even on both sides. So it actually would work really well as a mask for that reason. But then this one would be like the snowman one with snowflakes on the back, which is unfortunately perfect for the weather that is coming for us soon. So with the heat packs, again, like I said, it's listed here. There's the 3 different essential oils. If you wanted one without scents, I could totally make one of those for you too. I've got those 3 different fabrics, and then the 2 different sizes. The smaller size, the hand warmer size, is that $6 one. The bigger one, kind of the mask size or the shoulder size, is $14. All right. I'm gonna clean up my space a little bit here. And then I guess with each of those, they all come with a little, like a plastic zip baggie, just to kind of keep the scent in as long as possible. And then to keep your heat pack kind of safe from the environment it may find itself in. Try to keep it lasting a little bit longer for that reason. So again, the bigger ones kind of come with a little bit bigger pack. So each of them come with their own little baggie as well to keep it in. All right. Then we can do the 3-way caddy. So I've got 2 of them here and made right now. I initially had listed them at $30, and I think just because of their size, I'm dropping that to $20. This first one I'm going to show you is actually for $15, just because it ended up being a little bit of a floppy fabric. So with these 3-way caddies, let's see if I can back it up. They've got handles on the outside, a big pocket in the front on either, well, front and back, and then a smaller pocket there on the side as well. And then it's full of candy right now, but there are 3 big pockets in the inside as well. So there's quite a bit of space. For a while we had used one of these or something similar to it on our coffee table. So we had some writing utensils in it. We had a pair of scissors. We had salt and pepper and some like disposable silverware. So there's like just a ton of uses you could find with these. They are like a relatively good size too. Part of the reason for their cost is just because it's a little bit putsy to put them together, just to piece all the different pieces together. But there are a ton of pockets, like I said, 1 on either side, here and here, so 4 on the outside and then 3 on the inside. So that's one of them. That's the one that's for $15 right now. And then there's this one for $20. It's kind of more of like a geometric shape. And then it's got red in the inside. And that would be for $20. So again, that was the 3-way caddy for $20 or the one for $15. All right, my dog wants her toy. There we go. Okay, so before I do the key fobs, I am going to show you guys the new product that I have been working on. I'm going to call this product the soap envelope. So the way these work, and I've got a couple different colors to use with them, is they've got a little ribbon tab on it. And then it's basically made out of a washcloth, and it's a little pocket for soap, and the soap can, fit in there. The top flap can come over it, and then it just sort of sits in that, and it can hang in your shower or wherever you you need to use it. But it's just a great way to use all of your soap. I find myself when I'm using a bar of soap in the shower that it I just can't use it with a washcloth, right? It doesn't seem to work for me. It doesn't stay on the washcloth long enough. So this kind of like takes care of that problem because the soap is inside the washcloth, which is super cool. Soap can come out, it can be tossed in the laundry with everything else, and so I think that's really great. So I've got this green one with a black ribbon tab to it. Then there's, so there are two different textures to these. One of them is more of like a micro filament, or I don't remember what they were called, and maybe a little bit softer. And then the other ones are more of like a typical washcloth. So here's one of the tan ones with a gray ribbon. Here's one of the lighter tan ones, more of the typical washcloth, with kind of a neat ribbon there. The blue ones I also have two, one with like the micro stuff and one with a regular one. So with the regular one, it's got this lighter blue ribbon, and with the other one, it's got a black ribbon. Then I've also got a yellow with a yellow ribbon and a pink with a pink ribbon. So that's brand new. You're hearing about it first here, so that's really exciting, and I'm excited to have those. They are only going to be for $4, so anybody who has always wanted to, you know, be a little more maybe environmentally friendly and stop having all those soap bottles in your shower, this is a great way to start that, you know, to start using that bar of soap. So there's that. Soap envelopes, brand new. You heard it here first, folks. $4 a piece. Okay, so we're on to our last product. I am going to try to explain all the key fobs to you guys. We've got a ton of them right now. So for these bigger key fobs, we've got this fun little spinny thing. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. So there are a bunch of different, a lot of the fabrics actually you saw with the card holders ended up also working for the key fobs, which is fantastic. So there's this one with butterflies. It's kind of more of a pink with like a darker purple. There's the red polka, or kind of a darker pink or red polka dots. There's the blue geometric with the gold on it. The pink with the silver on it. Those were both from the key fobs, or the card holders as well. There's that one-of-a-kind card holder that has a matching key fob here. I've got a couple of those key fobs. Some red, there's a little bit of blue in here on the inside, some blacks and yellows and whites on this one. This one is a one-of-a-kind, matches this card holder. Then there's the pink geometric with the gold. Here's some light blue with white polka dots. Here's one of those, like, it was the green with the pink and sort of red flowers, with the pink sort of inside of these shapes here. There is, if I can get it off. This one matches the inside of one of those card holders. There is this pink one with the flowers, little flowers. A green one with white polka dots. There's only one more left of these. We sold two of these at the craft fair recently. The yellow with the kind of arrows on it. And the last one here that I have for you guys, I've actually got it cut two different ways. So this was the inside of that one card holder. As you can, it's kind of those like tiny dots and sort of loops. This one's cut sideways, so it looks more like it's straight, just straight lines, but yeah, two different ways to cut that. So that's what I have right now, cut and made for the, what I like to call the loop key fobs. So the loop key fobs are $10 a piece. The other day in the live video, I had showed you just one of the straight key fobs, and that one is going to be $7. With either of these, if you wanted it personalized at all on one side, it would be $2 extra for iron-on personalization. If you wanted the other side, it would be an additional $2 as well. So a bunch of ways that you can personalize these items. Again, key fobs with the loop, more like this one. Those are going to be $10. With the straight one I had showed you the other day, that's $7. All right, so I kind of flew through that, you guys, and I know not a lot of people were able to join us tonight, but the live is going to be there on our website indefinitely. At least I'm not going to be removing it at all. So feel free to watch the replay. Again, if there's something that really caught your eye and you're interested in, go ahead and comment on the post and we'll see it. We'll get it to you somehow. So so that was our household stuff. You got to see the brand new product with the soap envelopes. And hopefully soon, maybe next week, early next week, or even next Friday, I can do another live video talking more about the bags, which I think was the runner-up tonight. So the problem is I'm studying for my boards exam, which I take next Thursday, a week from today, so that's why I'm not really sure when I'll be able to do my next live. But I wanted to get on today and show you guys some of the stuff we have. So if you have any questions at all, feel free to comment, send us a message, whatever you need to do. Otherwise, check out our website or just kind of peruse the Facebook page. Thank you so much for tuning in. Goodbye, everybody.